بهار زموږ د هیواد ټولو فرهنګي، سیاسي او ټولنیزو څیرو ته د ملاتړ بلنه ورکوي.
الرحیم. سلام بینندگان عزیز، خوش آمدید در برنامه دومی ما. آیا می‌دانید دیرین آقا اسم من میلاد عمر است و دوستان هم برایتان سلام تقدیم میکنم. دوستان سلام.
سلام میلاد جان. سلام بینندگان عزیز، خوش آمدید در پروگرام ما. من آرین ادیش هستم.
سلام میلاد جان. سلام بینندگان عزیز، خوش آمدید بر پروگرام ما. ما هستم آرین ادیش.
سلام میلاد جان. سلام بینندگان عزیز، خوش آمدید بر دومی پروگرام ما و من هستم ارسلان ادیش.
سلام میلاد جان و من رومان هستم و تشکر for having me.
رومان جان خوش آمدین در برنامه ما. کلگی چک چک.
خوش آمدید رومان جان.
خوش آمدید رومان جان.
خوش آمدین. شما امیال ما رو میبینین از طریق بهار تیوی یا سخال تیوی. خوب بینندگان عزیز، اول که از ایتان تشکری میخوایم بکنم از اینکه شما ما رو زیاد تشویق کردین در فیسبوک و یوتیوب. امروز هم برای شما یک تاپیک بسیار دلچسب داریم. لطفاً به ما زنگ بزنین اگر سوال دارین و در آخر برنامه یک گیم داریم که میخوایم شما همراه ما شریک شوید و پارتیسیپیت کنین. انشالله که برنامه امروز ما خوشتان بیاید. دوستان، تاپیک امروز ما درباره چی است و ما چرا این تاپیک را خوش کردیم؟
Le topic pour aujourd'hui est le crayon et papier. On a fait ce topic parce que beaucoup de personnes pensent « Oh, comment est-ce que le crayon fonctionne? Comment est-ce que le papier fonctionne? » Et aujourd'hui, on va parler de ça.
Toți nu știu pe cum roz de ورق and کلم. در هر تاپیک چیزی که بخاطر هاشتو نفرا گرد سوگ یاد ورکو چکرم جور کوی کاغذ کلم چکرم سوگ جورو که گره ها انفرمیشن دقالو گرد سوگ تا یاد ورکو چکرم دی.
Our topic for today is pencil and paper, and
We chose this topic because we use paper in our everyday school life, and we use our pencils and pens to write about important things. It is very important to write things down. Let's say you write something years ago and you look back at it, it will bring back many memories you had in that present moment.
بله، تاپیک امروز است کاغذ و قلم. ما این تاپیک خوش کردیم از خاطر بدون کاغذ و قلم یا پنسل ما نمیتونستیم ثبت کنیم کسی نفرها که چیزهای بسیار خوب کردن و همه پیغمبر محمد صلی الله علیه و سلم. آیا شما میدانید که کلم حتی در قرآن شریف چطور شده؟ در سوره علق أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. Read, O Prophet, in the name of your Lord who created humans from a clinging thought. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen taught humanity what they knew not. خداوند در قرآن شریف ذکر کرده که ما باید بخوانیم. اقرا. وقتی که میخوانیم دانش ما زیاد میشه. خداوند الکریم است که با انسانها علم داده که کلم با کاغذ جور کنند، کتاب جور کنند، میخوانند و یاد بگیرند. Writing and communicating is important because it allows us to communicate. دوستا پیش از کلم و کاغذ افراد چی استفاده میکردند؟
Dans le passé, les personnes utilisaient le papyrus, le planche, pour garder une trace d'information par les anciens Égyptiens. Ils utilisaient le photos de la plante papyrus pour écrire. Ils utilisaient aussi le bois, le pot animal, des feuilles pour suivre. Ils utilisaient aussi le beurre comme nous voyons dans les pyramides.
په وخت کې کاغذ نه و، خلک د ونه پوستکي لیکل کول. اوسو کې خلک کاغذ نه و، هغه ایجپت کې هغه دیوال کې نوشته کوي خلک. که کلم نه و، کل هغه شیان یوزو که منفره یا کاغذی کل یوزو که یا گناکان وحلی این کیش دی گناکان دی یا چوچوی سر چوهوکی سر این روزی کمیکل سر.
Long before paper was invented, people would use the skin of the papyrus plant to record things. Papyrus was a plant that was used from its skin to make writing material, which ancient Egyptians used in the early year of 3000 BCE up until around 1100 AD. However, before paper was invented, people would also use such things as rocks, wood, animal skins, leaves, and walls to record things. But these things had some consequences to it. For example, hard to carry around, less space to write on, and really hard to get. And long before the modern pencil was invented, people would use its ancient ancestor, the stylus. The stylus was a tiny lead rod that people would use on papyrus, which was the first paper made, until we learned that lead is very toxic. That's why we use graphite now. However, back then, people would also use quills and ink to write. But unlike the stylus, the material wasn't solid, so there would be a lot of mistakes that you can't fix. And also, why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it has no point.
Good one.
Also,
Good one,
in the
Arsalan.
ancient pyramids, they would also write things down on the wall, and that it's still there on the wall. Did you know?
پیش از قلم و کاغذ انسانان استفاده میکردن پشت ایوانا، چوب، دیوالا، استخوانا و سنگ. و عوض قلم انسانان استفاده میکردن کویل و اینک، لد، براش و زیادگان چیزا. دوستا، آیا شما میدانین که چی وقت و چطور قلم جور شده؟
Did you know that the modern pencil was invented in the year 1795 by Nicholas Jacquant? That time was called pencillus, meaning little tail because of its pointed tip. Nicholas Jacquant first turned graphite into powder and mixed it with moist clay to make a dough out of it. And that's how people would write things down on pieces of paper.
Le crayon était inventé dans 1795 par Nicholas Jacquant. Il a appelé the little tail parce qu'il était pointé. Nicholas Jacquant a premièrement cherché le poudre et il l'a mélangé pour avoir un dough. Après, il a avoir un crayon. Ça, c'est comment on utilise les crayons aujourd'hui.
قلم پدیر قدیم زمانا کی جور شد. 1795 که اولی مدرن قلم جور شد یا فرانسوی نفر نمو او نیکولس جانکوس کنته. آخر وقت که کلم نو خلق استفاده و که گناهکار این که ده پاکی ان نورم شدن. این کرزی یا کمیکل سر کلام جورو که ونا او گرافایت سر by shape okay رقم یا سلندر اوس بخته نیکلس جانکوس کنته اوس لگو کلام ان نشتود اوس نفران کسی نشتود کی آسان
آیا شما میدانید که درون کلم چی است؟ است گرافایت. در سالهای 1500 مردم انگلند یک درخت پیدا کردند که چپه شده بود. اونجا یک عالم گرافایت پیدا کردند گرافایت استفاده کردند که گوسفند خود نشانی کنند. پس آنها گرافایت شیپ میکردن در سیلندر و رویش عوضی که امیال میبانیم چوب میماندن دستمال که دستاشان چتن است. در سال 1895 نیکولس جاکانت جور کرده اون قسم کلمات که امروز میبینیم. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Broken pencil.
Broken pencil who?
Never mind, it's pointless. Oh, stop.
Paper was invented by a Chinese man named Kai Lun. Humans had an urgent need to communicate certain information to each other in written form. So then, Kai Lun started producing sheets of paper from scraps of old rags, tree bark, and fishing nets. Did you also know that a single pine tree can produce around 80,500 sheets of paper? Paper has been made from wood since the mid-1800s, and most paper is from forestry products, usually trees.
Papier était inventé dans Chine par Chengdu. Les personnes acceptant peuvent vraiment communiquer avec les autres, mais pas avec les mots. Donc, Chengdu a trouvé une façon de communiquer, mais pas par parler. Donc, il a trouvé les matériaux et maintenant on a le papier. Ça, c'est comment il a fabriqué le papier.
کاغذ هم پدیر قدیم زمانا که جور سوده سل قرمه که از ایسا پیاس و جور سوی پا وقت کاغذ ناو خلق ون دا پوسته که لیکل کول بیا یا چینایی نفر فکر رو که سوچه کاغذ جور کی ترسو چه لیکل خلقوتال آسان سی کل لون بیا وانا پستکی تکر و اوبر یا زایو که کاغذ جورو که اوز بختر کایلون خلق لگی کاغذ که نشتاو کی گرد سو آسان دی که نشتاو
Did you also know that the paper wasn't produced from trees until the mid-18th? در سال 105 AD کایلون the Chinese dynasty دید یک زنبور و زنبور خانه خود جور میکرد. باز که میدیدد چطور زنبور خانه خود جور میکرد در فکرش آمد که چطور کاغذ جور کنه. کایلون گرفته فایبر بامبو یک جای کت او و زدش کت یک چیز چوبی. باز که بامبو و او دزاف کردن یک دستمال در زمین آوار کرد و او که کت بامبو دزاف شد گرفته و چرپش کرد در سر کمتر. باز در پشت سال مانده با اونو او خشک شده و تغییر کرده و کاغذ. این انجکشن‌ها جور کردن یکی از اونو اولین کاغذها. بینندای عزیز اگر سوال دارین لطفاً زنگ بزنید.
Oh. So now we are going to do our trivia, and we have some questions for you, and if you would like to call, your reward would be to give us an idea for our next topic, for our next show.
بینندای عزیز باز اگه یک سوال دارین لطفاً زنگ بزنین.
نترسید که در نازم بزنید.
بله ما میخواییم رفیقایتان باشیم.
بله
بله.
سلام بر برنامه آیامیدن خوش آمدین. سوالتان بگوین. سوالتان بگوین نه ساری. بله سوالتان بگوین.
Mila John,
بله مانی جان.
what does an pencil say to the paper?
The pencil. I don't know, Maya John. What did the pencil say to the paper?
Right on.
It's a really good joke, Maya John. And I also have another joke. What did the pencil shark say?
سلام بر برنامه آیامیدن خوش آمدین. سوال خواهم بگوین.
سلام علیکم. ما سوال از خود بگویم یا شما از ما سوال میکنین؟
برای ما یک سوال داریم یا اینجاستین برای گیم؟
امی قلم و کاغذ چی فکر میکنین که در فیوچر رو میماند از زندگی ما یا آیا بیخی از دنیا میره؟
من فکر میکنم که کاغذ میباشد از این دنیا
من فکر میکنم که کاغذ میباشه بر numerous of more years because there is a lot of trees in our world. But if we there won't be any paper.
سلام برنامه آیا میدانید خوش آمدین سوالتون میتونیم بگوین سلام هستین اونجا؟
من یک نظر دارم برای دیگر کاور من فکر میکنم که
سلام
بله سلام علیکم.
بله
ماشاءالله با سنگ شما نازنینا. بله هستم. بسیار پروگرام خوب، بسیار پروگرام حالی. و تو ما کلان ها که هستیم پروگرام تان بسیار سعی میکنیم میبینیم پروگرام شما را و همیال اولادای ما شیشتا پروگرام شما را میبینم میخوایم که
تشکر بسیار زیاد کلگی لطفاً که یک سوال بر ما داریم
زنگ بزنید
بله یا
نمبر ما است در بالا است نمبر ما
بله
بله
ما یک جوک دارم براتان. What did the pencil sharpener say to the pencil?
I don't know.
don't know
The pencil sharpener and get to the point.
سلام بر برنامه آیا میدانید خوش آمدین سوالتان چی است؟ سوری میتونین سوالتان نالو بکنید
برای نمخورد تلویزیون خوب داریم هر 5 تا نمخورد بسیار محصولات میکنیم در چند بستان مختلف اطراف رو بیاتی گاز بسیار یک برنامه یادی داریم همیشه ما میشینیم ما و بچه ها کشتیم سعی میکنیم پروگرام کنه زیاد پروگرام کنه خوش داریم دیگه من سوالم ای بود که شما گفتیم که ما یک برنامه ما یک سوال داریم ما یک چی داریم یک گفتیم داخل برنامه
چه بیاره؟
بله داریم یک گیم یک بازی داریم در آخر برنامه باشین امیر رواز کنین زنگ بزنین داخل برنامه اینجا که ما باشین please watch until the end so you guys can maybe give an answer. And if you guys get it right you guys give an answer for our next one.
برای سلام
سلام چطور هستین بابا خوب هستین بسیار پروگرام عالی بسیار پروگرام دلچسب
تشکر
واقعا بسیار مرا خوشم آمده و تماشا میکنم مثلا بسیار پروگرام فوق‌العاده
تشکر
جناب
تشکر که زنگ زدین
You also know that we use papers, engineers use papers to model buildings.
یک دیگه زنگ زده داریم سلام به برنامه آیا میدونید خوش آمدین سوالتون میتونید برین
Hello?
سلام
Yes?
Hello. I have a question. When was the first pencil created?
That's a very good question.
The answer is the first pencil made was made in 1795.
And the person who made it was Nicholas
John Conte.
Yeah. But before that, they would use something called a stylus, and it was that was poisonous. Well, actually.
Hopefully help you find the answer to that question.
Yes.
کردی باز اگه سوال دارین لطفاً زنگ بزنین ما میخواییم وقتی
سلام بر پروگرام آیا میدونید خوش آمدین سوالتون بگوین.
Hi, I just had a question. With all the video games and technology nowadays, what are some games you can suggest using nothing but a paper and pencil?
That's a really good question, Maya John. Do you have an answer?
Games you can play on paper?
John, do you have an answer?
Oh, you can play tic-tac. No.
Yeah, you can play tic-tac-toe with your friends.
Yeah, you could play.
Yes.
Tic-tac-toe. You can make your own board games.
Yeah.
Like snakes and ladders.
Go is a game which is it's like 3x3 and then there's X and O's, and whoever gets.
You can also play this game called Mastermind, which some of you might not know, but some people know it.
If you're playing tic-tac-toe.
How do you play the game match?
How do you play the game?
How do you play the game?
What, the Mastermind game?
Yes.
So basically.
No, match.
Mash.
No, I don't know Mash.
Yeah, I don't think I know either.
Yeah.
How do you play the mastermind game?
How do you play the Mastermind game?
So basically, you pick like you pick 9 things, you put it on a paper, and then each team chooses 3 things, and you have to use to figure out the other team's words in under 6 tries or less. You guys can play at home, and it's really fun.
That's a really good question.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling.
Check out.
Thank you.
And you're freezing.
Maya, you're lagging.
Hello? Maya?
We don't bite, don't be afraid.
Maya, John,
Yes,
you're
I
lagging.
know.
کردی بازم زنگ بزنیم میخوایم رفیقتان شویم.
I'm not sure why. For me, you guys look
سلام بر پروگرام آیا میدونید خوش آمدین.
Hi. I was wondering, do you prefer to write or do you prefer to type on the computer? What would you guys prefer to do?
I prefer to type because I'm a better typer than I'm a writer, and people can read my work while I'm typing more easily than I can on paper.
I don't know, like
I prefer to type. I prefer to type more than to write.
sometimes when I'm doing journal or stuff, I like writing, but when I'm writing things that I'm talking about,
I prefer writing.
سلام بر برنامه آیا میدونید خوش آمدین سوالتون چیست؟
Salam. First of all, I want to say that I love your show. You guys are all doing a great job. And my question is, do any one of you know how to make a paper airplane? If you guys do, can you guys show me? Because my son is really interested in seeing it.
Oh yes.
Yes, I think
If you guys can do it now, can you guys maybe upload the tutorial on your Facebook page or your YouTube?
We can do it now. Right now.
Alright, thank you guys. My son will be excited to see it. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for calling.
thank you for calling. So Aryan, could you show them how to?
So I will show you now how to make 2 different types of paper airplanes. So first, what you do, you fold the paper like this. Do this, make sure it's accurate. And then open it up. You should see this. Fold it and then fold it like this. One side like this, and then fold the other side the same way too. Like this. Fold the other side the same way. You fold it, and then after when you fold the other side the same way, you fold it down. And now when you fold it down, you can do this. You do this. If you can see it, and then after you do that, you do this to the same side. You fold it on the same side like you did at the beginning. Put this triangle at the bottom up right here, and then fold it in half like this. Fold it in half like this. Fold the sides for the wings. And then once you fold the sides for your wings, you have your paper airplane.
Wow, very good job.
And now you have to make sure it's accurate. You have to make sure it's accurate.
Would you show how it flies for us?
Okay. Don't throw too hard, just throw it like that. Don't throw it too hard, just throw it lightly. Not too light, not too hard, medium. In the middle.
You fall.
Yes.
Throw it facing up so
Okay, so now we're going to do our trivia, and right now it's 7:35, and now it's time to do our trivia. So starting off for our trivia with the first question is, what did people use in the past to record things? Would you
خب بندای عزیز این حال شروع میکنیم بازی ما برایتان سوال میکنیم که زنگ بزنین لطفاً زنگ بزنین ما میخوایم رفیقتان شویم اگه شما جواب صحیح بتین میتونین که یک نظر بتین و
نمیشه اگه زنگ بزنین
برنامه ما میتونین یک نظر بتین از ما و دوستان یکی از اون نظرهایتان خوش میکنیم.
Starting off with our first question, what did people use in the past to record things? Come on, people, come on.
If knows the answer to this question, please give us a call, and if you do get it right, you can choose topic for our next live show if you want to.
Yeah, you could give an idea.
We will tell you if you got it right or wrong.
But I bet you'll get it right.
Just give it a try.
Yes. Don't be shy.
Never be afraid.
Don't write. Check my username. خيرات.
For our Afghan speakers, the first question is چیوخ نفرا گرافایتا پیدا کردن؟
Yes. I mean, yeah. The first question is, when was graphite
پیدا کردن؟
Valid.
Very بیسا question است امی question است که چون graphite پیدا کردن 1500s. Wait.
Aryan.
Never mind. Salam answer by question داریم.
Did they used to use stone?
Sorry, she said they used to use stone.
Sorry, the first question was, when was graphite found, not
Yeah.
What was the first question?
Graphite, like when did they
پیدا
find it?
شدن.
When did they find graphite?
When was graphite found?
Yes.
When was graphite found?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
When was graphite found?
Oh, 700 BC.
Oh, I'm sorry, the question is incorrect.
Your answer is
Wow.
correct.
But
You did a really good job.
It was very
Yeah.
good. That was a good answer. You're very close.
Yeah. Thank you.
I have a joke that I want to share.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure, share it.
I have a joke about paper.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, never mind, it's terrible.
No, it's okay, say it.
No, it's okay, say it.
You didn't get it.
That was it. Never mind.
Oh.
Terrible. Oh, look at that. That's really funny. That's really clever.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Thanks for the joke. Thank you for.
Hello, Salam. Answer the question therein.
Hello?
You have the answer for the question.
What kind of question?
When was graphite found?
Do you know the year? When was graphite found?
Do you have graphite? Like when was it found?
Yeah, where was
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
When was graphite found?
Yes.
When was graphite found?
Yes.
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 1989.
Oh, that was.
I am sorry that your answer is
Thank you
You
for
really-
answering. Well, it
you-
wasn't correct.
Thank you
Close.
for answering.
Close.
Yeah,
They
you're
used
close.
to lay on animal skin.
Oh, good job.
Good job.
But it wasn't in that. It wasn't in the year. You're close.
It's very
Yeah.
close.
Thank you for
Good
calling.
try. Thank you so much for calling us. Goodbye.
There's another call.
Hello, Salam. Do you have a question? Do you have an answer for the question?
No, I don't. Manaka Sumbaram, program Suma question and I learn it just now. So this job.
That's just good.
Tashakar PCR's on.
Tashakar.
We're very happy that you're learning.
Do you want to try to answer the question? Oh my.
You want to switch
never
to
mind.
question?
Okay, so guys, just one more time. The question is Chiwa graphite Paida Kadan Nafaro.
When was graphite found?
When was graphite found? Yes.
You guys can just say the year. Just say the year, guys.
Yeah.
You and even
Like
if you don't know
the century was in the century. You guys can just say that century was in.
You can
you could say when it was around.
Okay.
Yeah.
For example, like 1800, for example, or like
Yes.
1200.
We'll move to the next question, and we have another question at the end for you.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna actually move to the next question right now. The next question is Chiwa Awalin Kalam Jorsan.
Also,
When was the
the answer to the last
Awalin Kalam Joshda?
100.
Yes, the answer to the last question was the 1500s. This question is Chiwa Awalin Kalam Jorsan.
When was the first
And
time?
thank you so much.
Do you have an answer for the second question?
Yes, I think it was found in the end of the 16th century.
End of the 16th century.
That was extremely
Actually, that's a close one, but it's incorrect.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you.
It's okay. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
Anyone else you can call? Don't be shy
Try
to
your
call.
best. It's okay if it's wrong. It's just we're just all together, you know.
I have a joke I like to say.
Okay, Maya, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, Hello, would you like to...
Hi, is it 16th century? Sorry, 16th century?
16th century.
No.
16th century is incorrect. But thank you for
Actually, we
answering.
actually said it in our passage, and I'll give you a hint. It's actually in the 70s. Close to the end of the 70s.
So it's, yeah, so
That was pretty close.
and the question is چی وقت اولین کلم جور شده؟
That was the first pencil made.
When was the first modern pencil invented? Yeah.
Yes.
That's my.
If you guys were listening to our show, you know.
If not, it's fine.
Yes. If you don't know the year, you could say the person who invented it, or you could say a year another person invented it instead.
Remember, all of these questions that we're asking you were in our show. We have already answered them in our show. Do you have the answer for the question?
Bali, salam. Dalia, I think it's 1565.
No, oh, that's the second question. Yes, that's the second question.
It's the second.
That's the second question. We're on the third question now, I think.
No, we're not the second question.
Your color, your pen.
No, instead, when was the first modern pencil invented?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm wrong. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Guys, again, the question is, when was the first modern pencil that we see now? When was it made?
Yes, when it was invented. Okay.
Chiwa pencil.
Don't be shy to answer. If we don't get an answer in the next 2 minutes, we'll skip this question and add another one to the thing.
Guys, I have a joke for you.
Yes?
Where do pencils go on for vacation?
Where did they go, Milad?
Oh, I don't know, Milad. Where do they go?
Pennsylvania! Pennsylvania, get it?
Good one, good one, good one. Thanks to everyone who is watching our show right now.
Lots of calls, guys. I'm really happy.
Hello, do you have a answer for the question?
Yeah, 1795.
Yes, you are correct!
Good job.
You are correct.
Do you want to give an idea for our next show?
For next topic?
An idea for the next show.
Yes, our next topic.
Do you have any
Maybe a history of Afghanistan.
History of Afghanistan.
Exactly,
Really good.
yes.
You got it. Thank you.
Really good,
You're
thank
fine.
you.
You got it right. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Now for our next one. Who invented paper?
Whoever gets this question right can also give us another suggestion about our next topic.
And we'll choose out of those three for which one we'll do next. Remember, who invented
So the third question for our Afghan speakers is Chiwa ki paida kada kaghaza.
So Kohaz Payoki. So Kohaz Payoki. If you want to know in Pashto.
Guys, I think I'm on the meeting.
Do you have an answer for the third question?
Arsalan Adish.
Yes?
Excuse me?
Is the answer Arsalan Adish?
No, the answer is not Arsalan Adish.
No, sorry.
Sorry. Hello, do you have a question for, do you have an answer for the third question?
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, salam alaikum.
داستاسی برنامه می دیر پاسش و دا دیر شایسته برنامه دا
جرمننا
او تاسو ډیر ښه معلومات خلکو ته ورکوئ. زه د امریکا نه خبرې کوم. نو ستاسو برنامه ډېر ښایسته برنامه ده، مګر دا ما ته ویلی شئ چې مخکې د قلم نه و جوړ شوی، د مخه تر هغه خلکو په څه شي باندې لیکل؟
The question was سوال بوده که
before pencil what the
سوال نلرم، زه ستاسو یو سوال لرم چې تاسو ووایاست.
The question was, when was the first what did people use before pencils? You want to repeat that? Repeat it.
People would either use the stylus, which uses lead, which is dangerous, or a quill and ink.
People would also use, a quill and ink, but use and lead. But we found out the lead was poisonous. So now
And then we use granite. Granite for that case.
Anyone have an answer for the second question? Who invented paper? We said it.
Dirmanana Kazangway. Dirman Kazangway.
So guys, again, for the first speakers, question सवाल सेयो मास्ता कि कागज दा जोड़ करा.
I am so sorry, Roman John, Arsalan John, Neil John, Aryan John. I don't know what happened. My internet was very bad, so I think it just kicked me out. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, Maya John. I noticed.
It's okay, Maya John.
Yeah, I know I wasn't here. I'm like, oh no.
We're all friends.
Yeah.
So Maya, you said you had a joke, didn't you?
Yes, I did. My joke was, where do pencils go for vacation?
Oh yeah.
سلام، یک سوال داره، یک answer داریم با question number 3.
بله، what did Kai do?
Yes.
That is correct.
Nice! Good job!
Do you have an idea for our next topic?
Do you have an idea for the next topic?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you can talk about PlayStation 5, the new gaming system.
Sure.
Yeah, what's on my list?
Sure, good Nazar. So we have two Nazar now, PlayStation 5 and the history of Afghanistan. So our fourth question, guys, is who invented?
Actually, no. Our fourth question is list two. It's not a question. It's actually a It's not a question. List two things that people use before pencil. We actually said that just now, like.
Yes, we just said it too.
Just say it, guys.
And this is our set.
I know you can get this one right.
I also have a
Just try.
We believe
Even
in
if you don't, even if you don't know, just try.
Yeah, just try. Remember I said like 2 minutes ago.
Yes.
One of them starts with an S and the other starts with Q.
Q. And just again, siyak sawal darin میفهمین answer برای سوال ما. خواهش زنگ بزنین. میخوایم رفیق شما باشیم. خواهش زنگ بزنین.
For Afghan speakers, question 4 was دو چیزا بگوین که نفرها پیش از قلم استفاده میکنن.
سلام، برای question number 4 answers میفهمین.
Was it pens? Pens and crayons, maybe?
Pens and crayons. That's what this is.
No, before pencil.
We meant before pens, crayons, markers, that stuff.
Salam question number 4. Answers میفهمین؟
سلام. شاید برنامه خوبش. نامی خواستم یک سوال کنم. در مورد خدمتتون یک سوال شد درباره که قلم و کاغذ و آینده قلم و کاغذ. شاید تکنولوژی کامپیوتر قلم و کاغذ در آینده ریپلیس کنه. سوال کردن یکی از دوستای دیگه اگر مورد جواب خلاص بتین و بسیم کنه اگر کمک خاموش کنین بهتر میشه. تشکر.
خب بله.
Yes, that might be true because now computers and phones and devices are all actually overtaking the world. Soon there might be self-driving cars and robot waitresses. I don't know.
And guys, you know, that's a really good question. Like paper and pencil are things that people have been using for the past centuries. And actually, like you might not know, but computers and laptops are kind of new. And
yeah,
I think
are overtaking the planet.
And I think that you know, we should stick to paper and pencil because I mean, I don't know, it's just I don't know, you just have a feeling, and also because your eyes will I don't know, because then people will their eyes
Salam. Sawal Dalin.
سلام علیکم.
سلام علیکم.
من از ویرجینیا گپ میزنم. برنامه شما بسیار خوشم آمد. بسیار مسئوله. در مورد ازی که پیش از که قلم پیدا شود مردم با چی می نوشتن؟ از پر ایوانات همراه پر مرغ یا پر مرغابی اینا نوشته میکردن درنگ میکردن و نوشته میکردن و باز قلم نهی پیدا شد.
پیش کلم چی یوز میکردن از کلم؟
ببخشید سوال بوده پیش از کلم، پیش از کاغذ نیست، پیش از کلم.
Again, the question is list 2 things that people use before
pencils, guys. For average speakers, سوال چهارم است دادن چیزا بگویین که از پیش از کلم نفر استفاده می‌کردند. پیش از pencils. I don't mean like markers, pencil, markers, pens, markers, markers, pens, crayons. I don't mean like those things. For them.
Before pencils, markers.
I'll give one hint. For the first one, it actually includes lead. And for the second one, it includes ink with something else.
And I want to continue my joke.
Oh yes.
Okay.
What was it?
It was where do pencils go for vacation?
I don't know, Maya John. Do you know?
Where do you go?
It is Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Very
That's
funny.
so funny.
Salam, Sawal, your answer, question 4, Darin.
Hello, yes, I think I have the answer for question 4.
Question
I
4.
think they used rocks for that olden times when they didn't have pen and pencils.
Yes, that's true. That's one.
What they use for pencils to write.
Yeah, no, that's true. She said a lead rod.
Yeah, that.
Yes, that is true.
Do you have another thing?
That's right. Yes, that's actually
That
right.
is correct.
It's a lead rod, and its name is actually stylus, but at least he said lead rod.
Okay, guys.
So I guess
sorry,
that's-
we're going to be ending our Barnoma now. Thank you, Kulagi, ka Barnomi Moradida.
تشکر کلگی که زنگ زدن.
One more question. Who made the first modern pencil? This one would be easy. We said this
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Guys, quickly call. We're gonna end soon.
Yeah, like in 3 minutes we're gonna end, or 4 minutes.
And if you do know the answer, Kosha sang name.
Yeah.
See, as how I went from it. Me, see, now I'm Kosha's song is a name.
بله.
Let's wait a few minutes.
Kulagi, I hope that you liked today's show. I hope that you liked it. So me and my friend, my dostan, Rafikal, Inja, Katamam Yarde, we are going to choose the next topic from your Nazara.
Yes.
And PlayStation Live or History of Afghanistan.
And if we get...
Hello, do you have the question for the last answer? Do you have the answer for the last question? Sorry.
Remember the That's correct. Good job.
That is correct.
What idea are you going to give for our next topic?
Yes, what would you like for us to
Maybe climate change or global warming.
Global warming is a really good
Good one.
topic. Thank you.
Good one. Thank you.
Good idea.
Kulagi, Khudafizi, Boyatin Al-Kanim. So next show our topic is going to be either PlayStation 5, the history of
History of
global
Afghanistan.
warming.
Yeah.
So, okay, Kulagi, Khudafiz, see you next
We will
time.
decide on those ourselves.
And we'll pick one by next week.
I hope you enjoyed today's show.
Hope you learned something new. Bye, guys. Over, Bisami. Bye.
Next by Mama, April 9th.
Yes.
Yes.
Stay
April
tuned for
9th.
that, you guys. You can watch
Next
on
by Mama. Be ready.
or Sirial TV.
But also,
بهار آغاز شادابی
بهار زموږ د هیواد ټولو فرهنګي، سیاسي او ټولنیزو څیرو ته د ملاتړ بلنه ورکوي.